Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another JSRF Future tutorial video. Today I'm gonna show you how to do Chapter 2, which is Chuo Street, Rokkaku-dai Heights, and 99th Street. So, this is where we start playing as Gum. So after this cutscene, we're gonna it's gonna take us to the character selection screen, and we're gonna be hovering on Yayo. So to select Gum, the fastest way, we're gonna press right and then A. So I like doing this with the D-pad. So yeah, it's actually more comfortable for me to do it with the D-pad. So yeah, there you go. There's me using the D-pad, pressing right and then A. Okay, for this, I'm gonna call these the garage jump, and this is pretty much a jump that's gonna take us to like the other side of the garage. It's gonna make us go past the orange floor, and for this jump to work, either we have to get a dash at the beginning, which I did get it, but that's not gonna happen most of the time. So what I do to fix this and get the jump 100% of the times is I jump into the rail, and then I'm gonna trick once, and then I'm gonna jump towards Shibuya Terminal, and I'm gonna hold that angle. So yeah, it's gonna look like this. That's perfect. Alright, now Ignore me entering the level while skating backwards. That's just a habit I have. I don't think that's fast or anything, so yeah, just try to ignore that. But here, when we enter Shibuya Terminal, we're gonna spam B because we need to boost dash. By the way, it's very important that we end up the cup fight at Shibuya Terminal with at least 28 cans. At least 28 cans. So yeah, we're gonna spam B. We're gonna boost dash. Don't input any direction with the thumbstick. We're gonna press the left trigger first to face forward while we are boost dashing, and then we're gonna shuffle, and I'm gonna show you like the specific place where I start shuffling, so I got a visual cue for it. So yeah, let's keep watching. So I shuffle, and then that's where I boost. I'm sorry, I boost dash, and then that's the specific spot where I start shuffling. This is my first visual cue. So when that when our shadow shows up, that's the spot where you need to start shuffling. And then, okay, after getting the shuffle, we're gonna pick up 2 cans that are gonna be to our left. And to pick up these cans, you have to be gentle with the thumbstick inputs. So yeah, you pretty much just have to get a feel for it. So yeah, if you got 28 cans on for the Shibuya Terminal fight, this is a good way to like get your can management fixed. And it's also a good way to get extra cans if you ended up with 30 or 29. So yeah, we're gonna pick up those cans like this.
Are you hearing this or what? Is your heart?
And then here's another visual cue. This is where I start short hopping. As you can see, my speed bar at that point is like a bit faster than average speed. So we want to preserve that speed and keep going slightly faster than normal. So yeah, my second visual cue is actually that sidewalk right there. As soon as I touch that sidewalk, I start short hopping towards the yellow square that's in the background. And then we're gonna short hop until eventually we jump over that square and enter Chuo Street.
Am I getting through to you? Show me what you got. I'm counting on y'all.
Okay, so entering Tru Street, I'm gonna input down left diagonally, and I'm gonna jump, and that's gonna put me over a rail, and I'm gonna jump immediately when I grind on that rail. So this is because this is gonna make me go at slightly faster than average speed, and I'm gonna short hop all my way to the ramp. So yeah, let's take a look at that. I'm also gonna show you something very annoying, which is an invisible wall. But yeah, let's watch this.
This is Chuo Street, the heart of Tokyo's entertainment district. Now get out there and bury poison gems.
So diagonally down left, and then I'm gonna jump immediately like that. And there, I'm not hugging the wall, and there's a specific reason I don't do that. If you look for a better angle there, you're gonna get stuck because there's an invisible wall right there. So yeah, try to avoid that. You don't want to get stuck there. You'll lose time if you do. So keep in mind that that is a thing. So we're gonna keep short hopping. I missed the short hops there, but yeah, I went for them just to show you how they look. And then there's another thing that's gonna go down here. So in this particular run, I got a perfect shuffle. So I was going slightly faster. So in this case, I'm gonna have to stop shuffling manually. So I'm gonna have to like press the left thumbstick again to get out of the shuffle. But if you don't get the perfect shuffle, you're still gonna go fast, but you're gonna have like you're gonna go at like short hop speed for this part right here. Right there. So yeah, as you can see, I clicked my thumbstick to get out of the shuffle. But if you go at normal shuffle speed, then you won't have to click the thumbstick. Instead, you will just be able to just short hop out of the shuffle. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. So yeah, bear with me. So I'm gonna jump towards this specific slope, and then I'm gonna aim for the pole right there to spray the tags that are on that side. But it's gonna get interesting because as soon as I get up there, as soon as I grind up the pole, I'm gonna want to press the left trigger to change my camera and face forward immediately, and then jump right after doing that. And I'm gonna jump towards a medium tag, and I have a visual cue for where I need to land. So yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so right there, I start slowing down because I want to land in a really good spot here, because otherwise I'll get stuck. So let me show you the visual cues. That visual cue right there, that's the spot where I'm gonna start to slow down. So yeah, look at my speed bar. I'm starting to slow down there, and look at my speed bar now. So that at that point I already slowed down. So I'm preparing to land, and I want to land exactly there because I want to I want to get like in exactly. I want to land exactly lined up with that wall right there, with that direction. I don't wanna. We don't want to hold, or we don't want to get close to the wall there because we're gonna stuck. We're gonna get stuck, thanks to the graffiti camera. But if we land here in the spot where I landed, we're gonna be able to get a quick turn out of that graffiti camera, and keep spraying all the sprays, the 2 smalls and the extra large over there. So it's gonna look like this. The input for the quick turn is also weird because since we're gonna be in graffiti camera mode, our forward is gonna be left. So the quick turn inputs are gonna be down and then left again, and it's gonna look like this.
Understood. HQ to Armor Division. All tanks prepare for emergency deployment.
This is Armored Leader to all armored units. If you see those punks, blast them!
Okay, that was kind of optimal. The optimal thing to do there is to just grind up the whole rail and trigger the tanks. And for that, you're gonna need to slow down, because if you don't, then it's gonna happen what I just got, that I got past the trigger, so the tank fight didn't spawn immediately. But most of the times you're not gonna be able to grind up, so it's better to just stop. Don't go for the grind, and then after spawning, you can like grind up, or you can grind up, or go for a trick jump and then head towards the tank. So now we're triggering the tanks, and this fight is pretty simple. We're gonna approach the tanks the same. Like, we're gonna approach the first 5 tanks in the same way. So it's gonna be left spray, right spray, quick turn towards the tank, jump over and spray the dude, and then go for the next tank, like this. It's very important to grind here and get those cans, so we have enough cans for the whole fight. Remember to shuffle every time you hit the ground after grinding and after hitting slopes, like over there. So yeah, if the angle where you need to approach them is not clear, I'm gonna show you like a visual cue I have. So yeah, right here. So that's how you should approach them. Like at that, it's like an edge of the tank. So it's left, right, up, and then go for the next one. And then shuffle, left, right, and up. And you do the same thing here, but this time we're gonna boost dash on top of the tank, grab some cans here in the left, and then some more cans here. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. Right there I hit perfect shuffle, so I'm going at max speed. But even if you don't hit the perfect shuffle there, you're gonna be going pretty fast. So you're gonna shuffle for a little bit, and then you're gonna click your thumbstick again, so you exit shuffle mode. But you're still gonna be in graffiti camera. So it gets interesting because since it's graffiti camera, we're gonna get freaky movement. So in order to get this tank like optimally, we're gonna get out of shuffle mode, and then we're gonna press like diagonally up and left. So we circle the tank and spray the guy that's hiding inside, like this. So it should look like this. And also take a look at my inputs. If it's necessary, go and slow down the speed in the settings. And then we're gonna boost dash, go left, and we're gonna pick up these cans. We're gonna shuffle, boost dash again, shuffle one more time, and boost dash as soon as we pick up the first blue can. Right there, I went for another friendly frame boost, and I got it. If you don't get it, it's alright. You don't actually lose time. And then Hayashi fight. It's very simple. You just have to tackle him and spray him. And it's very important for you to pick up both blue cans. Here's another interesting trick. So right here I had 11 cans, so I did have enough cans to boost dash towards the graffiti soul. You can do that if you don't feel comfortable with this strat. But most of the times you're not gonna have enough cans to boost dash, so you're gonna have to go for this jump. Remember when I talked about garage jump, where you have to trick once and then jump and hold the input? So it's pretty much the same thing here. I'm gonna grind down. I'm gonna trick once, but this time I'm not gonna rush it. It's not gonna be as fast, but instead I'm gonna wait until I get like close to the platform and I'm going at full speed, and then I'm gonna jump towards it and hold that angle. And I'm gonna press Y to land skating backwards. And that is because I'm gonna go for a quick turn after getting the graffiti soul. And I'm gonna be facing like where I need to go, thanks to that quick turn. So yeah, it's gonna look like this. That's the quick turn. Then I slow down, turn around, boost dash, and hold a shuffle until I see that I can jump. I can short hop right there. I can start short hopping. There I go for another quick turn while on graffiti camera. The input is only going from left, which is going to be our forward in graffiti camera, and then from left we're going to go to down, and that's going to get us the quick turn pretty much. And we keep spraying. Remember the tapping, so you can spray the extra large graffiti fast. Right there I shoot a boost dash. That's the optimal thing to do. So yeah, for this part you can pretty much watch a top 3 run, but yeah, the rest is pretty much the optimal thing to do. Right there, as you can see, I'm not even holding the thumbstick to any direction. I'm just keeping it neutral, so keep that in mind. It's very important. Until that part where I need to quick turn. And here we have another visual cue. Since we're gonna boost dash here again, we're gonna reach this point where we can boost dash again. So my visual cue is pretty much that the apex where the shadow meets the yellow arrow. So I think it's this one. This one right here. Yeah. Okay. That's my visual cue. So whenever I hit that part, I boost dash again. And I'm gonna go for another friendly frame boost, or friendly kiss the wall. That I didn't get, but it's alright. If you do get that friendly kiss the wall, you can chain a frame boost and go really fast. But yeah, it's not required, it's not necessary, it's just so you know. Yeah, I'll pick up more cans. And then here is an invisible wall, so I'm pretty much just exaggerating my movement. I'm trying to avoid that invisible wall. I'm not hogging the wall because I know there's an invisible wall there that's gonna get me stuck. So yeah, you're gonna have to get past that invisible wall. Quick turn. And spray this large tag. And when you're about to spray the last tag, you're gonna boost dash like this. And now here we're gonna start grinding upwards. You just pretty much need to trick this whole part, or you'll lose speed. And then when you hit the horizontal plane, that's the cue. That's when you know that you have to jump right. So let me get the visual cue. So yeah, it's gonna be this one right there. When you're grinding horizontally, that's when you know that you need to jump right, and you're gonna hold right, and you're gonna land like right next to the extra large, like this. Here I'm gonna quick turn and get all those cans. There's another visual cue there. I'm gonna avoid getting stuck in that wall by not hogging this wall. Don't get close to this wall. You can spray the tag from like a very good distance. And this is my visual cue pretty much. I need to be aligned with that wall and with the direction I need to go. So yeah, don't worry, your spray is gonna reach, so yeah, don't get stuck there. And yeah, we'll keep going. Alright, we're gonna finish spraying everything. We're gonna boost dash there, pick up some more cans, jump towards the last large tag, and then I'm gonna hold down right to drop down, and when this cutscene finishes, I'm gonna hit the slope.
Please don't feed
and I'm gonna hit a shuffle, following another shuffle, and then a few short hops there. And then if you want, if you feel like a master, then you can go for that perfect kiss rail I got at the end. Alright, so that's Chuo Street. Right as we enter the garage, we're gonna want to boost dash. So make sure you boost dash exactly here and not on Shibuya Terminal or anywhere else. So boost dash, shuffle, and then I'm gonna go for another friendly frame boost right there, which I got. And this is Rokkaku-dai Heights.
This is Rokkaku-dai Heights.
So here it is very important that you finish up with at least 6 cans before leaving the can ring, which yeah, I mean that was the can ring. So yeah, make sure you get at least 6 cans.
Unit spotted in Rokkaku-dai. All units converge on the Rokkaku-dai area.
So yeah, here we're gonna pretty much just spray everything, hold the right trigger, shuffle wherever we need to. Some more sprays. And then here's another annoying graffiti camera. We're gonna slow down here because we don't want to trick jump out of this. And then here I'm gonna press Y to start skating backwards, and this is because I want to get I want to get a really good, really sharp quick turn. And then I'm gonna press Y again to exit backward mode and boost dash. Like that. And now we're gonna pick up some cans here. That should leave us with exactly 30 cans. And now I'm about to explain to you one of the most important skips in the game, which is rip skip, also known as gate skip, or breakfast skip, which is my personal favorite. So make sure you follow these tips. If you follow exactly these tips, it's guaranteed that you'll get rip skip 100% of the time. So the first thing is pay attention to this wall to the right, this one right here. This wall is important because it's gonna make us land and go where we need to, pretty much. So yeah, this wall right here, make sure you slightly touch it. You don't have to like get stuck with it, you just have to like touch it with your hand or whatever. And then after like we're gonna be skating on this roof, right? And then as soon as we're going down, we're going to stop, like fully stop. So we're gonna press down in the thumbstick. And that is because that is gonna leave us in a spot where I'm gonna be tapping my thumbstick just pretty much to get like a right angle, and I'm gonna position myself to exactly be between those two tiles right there. Let's see. Those two, like grayish, brownish tiles, I don't know. But you have to be between them. So that is the exact angle you need. Now, when you get the angle, you're gonna press the left trigger. That's gonna fix your camera. Now you're gonna be facing forward, like that. And the angle you're looking doesn't matter. Like as soon as you're in that position, looking like around that way, like you don't have to exactly be looking at some point. So yeah, that's good enough. That's a good spot. And then the next tip, very important, is right after boosting, you are going to have to time your jump. So don't jump early. Instead of jumping early, try timing your jump at the very edge of the roof. That's gonna make things way easier. If you do that, you're pretty much gonna get rip skip 100% of the times. Also, the direction you drift is gonna be very important. So make sure you get past that bluish wall. Well, it looks blue. That wall I'm staring at. The wall that Gum's looking at. So you have to get past that wall, and right when you go past the wall, you're gonna hold right. You're gonna press and hold right until you land at the other side. So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna jump again and then boost dash. And make sure you land somewhere around there, and that's gonna get you rip skip. Now, I'm gonna teach you how to do the Sexy XL. The Sexy XL is that extra large right there. It has one of the worst graffiti cameras in the game. So I have a very good visual cue for this. Okay, keep in mind there's a wall there, right? The red line, that's the edge of the wall. So you're gonna position yourself not quite, like not exactly where the red line is, but at the left side. So left of the red line. And then you're gonna want to short hop towards the edge of the wall as you hug the wall. When you're touching the wall, you're gonna jump, or you're gonna short hop right at where the red line is, and it's gonna look like this. And then eventually you're gonna stop short hopping and input up right, or simply just right, and you're gonna get a sexy XL like this. That was amazing. Now for this cup fight, is pretty important that you're not skating to the left. Like, make sure you're heading towards the pole right there, because if you're skating left, then the policemen that are there are gonna hit you. So the proper way to do this fight is, first of all, go for this armored cup here. You're gonna have to boost dash and tackle him. Then you're gonna spray him. I like to turn around here because I'm gonna go for this group of cops. I'm gonna hit them all, and then I'm gonna want to quick turn because I'm gonna go back to where the armored cop, or around where the armored cop was. So we're gonna spray the cops on this area first, and then the ones near the large tag. If you're a beginner, I would recommend having a great can management during cup fights and not worrying about spraying them fast. Because not having a good can management is probably going to cost you a lot of time further into the run. So make sure you get a really good can management, and then you can practice the proper route for the cup fights. So the last tip for this cup fight is, when you know you're spraying the last cup, you're gonna want to position yourself near the large tag, so you start spraying it as soon as the cutscene is over. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Now you can wall right here or not. I choose not to because I already have 30 cans, and well, yeah, it's faster not to. Then I'm gonna land at the stairs to lose all my speed and jump towards the roof with the graffiti soul. I'm gonna boost dash, and then right after getting the graffiti soul, I'm gonna jump. Like that. Then I'm gonna turn around, spray this, release the shuffle, quick turn, and grind. Now we're gonna pick up more cans, spray this extra large. Okay, this tag is weird. I still don't know how it works. I'm just pretty much holding left in that whole spray, and until I get to this, like around that point, I jump, and while I'm still holding right trigger, and that should get you that spray. Now, there's a very annoying invisible wall here, like right at the third tag. So if you already know how to quick turn during graffiti camera to the left, you can do that here, and you can avoid getting stuck there. The inputs are the same as in Chuo Street, so it's pretty much down and left. So it's gonna look like this. And then I'm going for a backdash here. If you are not experienced enough with the game and you don't know where you're jumping, I recommend you look first and then jump towards this roof right here. The further you land, the better, because you can't actually skate on the whole roof. So yeah, I know that I'm not, like right now I'm standing on like an invisible roof, but yeah, trust me, it's better to land the further away. So yeah, then we're gonna jump up, and right here we're skipping the massive cup fight. And okay, so there is a trigger in the ground, so you don't want to go and spray that medium tag and hug that wall. That's gonna trigger the cup fight. So you're gonna we want to avoid that area. I'm gonna show you exactly which area. So if you go past that red line right there, the first red line, you're gonna trigger the cup fight. The reason I didn't color the brown thing on the floor is because you need to know like what's the boundary here. So you can stand up here and spray the tag, as you can see, even though we're like far from it. But that's gonna spray both the first and the second tag. If you don't get both, it doesn't matter, as long as you stay away from that brown line, it's all good. And you're gonna have to we're gonna want to circle the whole area. So there's another brown horizontal line over there. So yeah, you also want to avoid that. So it should look like this. Good. We're gonna finish off spraying. There's a lot of quick turning going down here. Here's another backdash into a quick turn. And now we're gonna go here and spray this small tag. And this is very important. We are skipping a cup fight down there. It doesn't matter where you're looking at this point. Of course, you don't want to look towards the chimney. That's a very bad angle, but as long as you're looking or facing the direction I'm facing or left, that's good. So we're gonna boost dash, drop down, hold left or up left depending on where you are, and we're gonna find this rail right here. You can hit any part of this rail pretty much, and right here I got a frame boost. It's also a friendly frame boost. If you don't get the frame boost, you can still land on top of the roofs of any of the roofs there, and you're still gonna skip the cup fight. Those blue cans are important. Pick them up, spray this tag. I like to backdash here because it looks really cool. And that's Rokkaku-dai Heights. Keep in mind that over there, I trick jump because if you don't, you trigger like a small cutscene. It's gonna be DJ Professor K telling you about the gate. So yeah, we can jump it and then short hop. And it's very important that we enter 99th Street with at least 23 cans. That is because we're gonna boost dash twice right as we enter 99th Street. These are some more friendly frame boosts, by the way. So again, after the cutscene, we're gonna spam B.
This is 99.
We're not gonna input any direction. Leave the thumbstick in neutral position until you press the left trigger and change the camera.
Keep the offices. There's been some bad.
And after changing the camera, you can shuffle. And yeah, we're gonna do that twice. We're gonna boost dash and shuffle twice
All right, my people, it's time
until we get to
99 Street, a new paint job.
the dragon's head.
HQ to all squads. There are reports
So
of
yeah,
units
like
in
that.
Air
Try to pick up all 3 cans here. Like, make sure you get a good angle here. So
9th Street.
yeah.
Squad.
Here is another friendly frame boost. You can frame boost off of the flame.
Nearby are ordered to investigate. Repeat. Overs.
And now I'm about to teach you how to do this trick called quick light. And I have a visual cue for this. So I know when to jump because there is a 99 in the background, right? You see it? So my visual cue is pretty much being under or past the 9 to the right. So let's see. Yeah, that one. So as long as you're down or slightly left, you can be down this 9 or down the other 9, pretty much. And you'll get it. So you'll jump right. And while you're airborne, you're gonna try to get a really good angle. So you're gonna want to land perfectly in the wall by gently tapping the thumbstick
Squadron Commander to all.
like that. And then immediately after you land, you're gonna boost dash and jump. And you're gonna jump towards the dark part of the wall right here.
All personnel. The use of
Like this. This is to our right is the light part. The dark part is where we are entering.
the area.
Like that.
All personnel.
We're gonna clip through, and here's another visual cue. So you're gonna lose track of your character, but there are gonna be 2 NPCs in the background to our right. So to know where you need to land, take a look at these. Like they're gonna be those are gonna be the NPCs to our right, and we're just gonna be holding up or up left, and that should do it. So yeah,
Await instructions.
you're gonna land, pick up a few cans, and spray the medium tag there.
Squadron Commander to all personnel. The suspects have returned. If you get them in your sights, fire at will. Hey!
Alright, make sure you pick up cans, jump towards the turret, spray it. You can buffer the spray, you don't have to exactly time it. Here I missed a shuffle, but you can pretty much shuffle and turn around. So I turn around because every time you spray a turret, you end up skating backwards. Or like, yeah, the opposite direction where you were skating. So try to change direction every time you're about to spray a turret. Okay, there we go. That's the fight. And then if you don't have enough cans, you can pick up that blue can right there. Boost dash here, shuffle. Hug that column and spray that tag. Find a good angle for that covers all of these sprays. I really find helpful that line in the ground. So Yeah, that pretty much covers everything. And during that graffiti camera, inputting up is gonna put us on this rail. So yeah. Here's another friendly frame boost. We're gonna be slowing down a lot during graffiti camera, so this is also a really good level to practice the graffiti camera while grinding. Okay, here we want to get 30 cans. I'm gonna pick up that blue can. You can pick pick up both if you don't have enough. I'm gonna take advantage of the slopes there and shuffle afterwards. Here is another friendly frame boost. And here I'm gonna slow down and spray the last tag in that part. And this is another skip. We're skipping the Dark Side Cup fight. So the way this skip works is we're gonna reload the dialogue, the police dialogue, and so this game, when you interrupt this specific dialogue, the game thinks the dialogue never happened or it never ended, and as a result, the fight is never going to happen. So here we're gonna change characters twice to end up as Gum again. The menuing is really easy. After spraying it, it's just start, down, and then spam A. And you're gonna do that twice. So start, down, spam A. Start, down, spam A. Then get some cans. And interrupt the dialogue.
To all squads.
That specific spot is where you can trigger the dialogue, so make sure you don't trigger it before, because if you do, then you are not going to be able to skip this fight. Alright, now this is my favorite part of 99th Street. This is pure movement right here. If you feel really comfortable with graffiti camera and you understand how it works, you can pretty much get this this good at this specific part. So this part is just pretty much quick turns and dealing with graffiti camera. So take a look at my inputs.
99th Street again. Not let your guard down.
There's a lot of tapping going on as well. So yeah. Now this is Dragon Pit. This is very useful because there are a lot of blue cans here. So we drop down, pick up like 2 or 3 blue cans, and then continue grinding and jump towards the dark area. That's another friendly frame boost.
You got graffiti sold.
There's another one. And another one. Okay, this graffiti camera is annoying, but yeah. We already know how to deal with that. Okay, we're going to boost dash. This rail right here is really weird because sometimes it, like if you try to grind from the lower part of the rail, it's not gonna work. So try and go for like the upper part of the rail, and then immediately jump left to get the graffiti. So, and press Y to turn around and quick turn faster. If you noticed, I turned around there because it's very useful for this part. Another friendly frame boost right there. Slow down, jump off, and spray the... Okay, that graffiti camera is also annoying. I'm hopping because if I don't, then I'm gonna get slowed down. Even if I hold left, it's not gonna work. So I short hop and hit the slope and go max speed and then hit a shuffle. Okay. So we should have enough cans to boost dash as soon as we spawn. Grab all these cans, boost dash again. Shuffle after getting to that area, because if you don't, I mean, if you do, you're gonna respawn shuffling. And if you don't, you're not gonna be boost dashing. You're just gonna be like standing still. So.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess it just takes a little persuasion to get info from the Queens at 99th Street.
Okay, jump towards the tail at that specific point. Quick dragon. That's a really hard trick to do, but you have to get a feel for it. This is my visual cue, like the waterfall to the left. Whenever I'm next to it, I jump left. So, yeah. And then I get a really bad crotch cam.
3, 2,
Okay, for this, make sure you don't bother the AI. Don't hit them. Don't let them hit you. Just, like, let them go. We're gonna head to the dark area because they are gonna pick up the first flag. Well, we're gonna be waiting here for the second one. There's a specific spot where you can stand, like right there, like right after the ramp. And here I'm just looking at the flag counter. So as soon as my counter turns, or like my counter says 1, I'm gonna press B. And you have to do this part like exactly how I do it, not faster and not slower, because the AI is very weird. So if you do something different, something slightly different, then they're not gonna grab the second to last flag, and you're gonna lose a lot of time. So either you learn my method or any of the of other runners' method. My method, I consider my method like 100% consistent. That's why I still do it, even though there are like faster things to do, faster ways to do this. But yeah, keep that in mind. So I boost 2 times there, and then I boost when I hit that circular thing in the ground again. And then I jump towards this bench, and then I grind up with the tail, shuffle as soon as I hit the ground, and then they're gonna pick up the flag because we did it right. And last flag, make sure you actually know where the flag is, because it has happened a lot of times that the runners miss it. So yeah. Be careful with this. And that's gonna be it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.